Hey!
Hi everybody, is this working?
What is up? Are we on? This should work.
Can you just like let us know in the comments if this is working?
Hey! Let's see. I think we are on. We should be on.
Should be working.
Let me just bear with me 1 second, guys. Hey, there we okay, good,
Hey,
okay. Lord Dre, you don't see us?
Yeah,
Yes, good, okay.
Thank you guys.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our live stream.
In our new set.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the new set?
Can you see it?
Yeah. And our Splatoon pillows back there.
Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Oh, Nintendo Chit Chat is here.
Oh yeah, we have to. I guess it was we're learning the whole streaming thing. Thanks,
Yeah.
Austin. I think we have it set to the old. The event was the wrong page. I guess we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to like set up announcements so that you guys on YouTube would see that it was coming up on Saturday. So I clicked the event thing and put it in there. But I don't know. Maybe I did the wrong thing. Sorry, guys.
It's probably it's live with E3 impressions. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gavin Lewis, of course, remember you from Twitter. Of course.
Yes.
I wish we saw you at the what was it? The Summer of Play.
Yeah.
Splatoon 2 later. I think we might have Splatoon 2 later. And welcome, Game Reviews. Welcome. Thanks for coming to our first stream. Very cool, guys.
Sorry, we're trying to like get this under control.
We are all set. We do have the $20 eShop gift card.
Can you give me like
hold on.
and I'll fix this in a second, guys.
What are you up to?
Sorry about it. You guys go ahead and chat, and I'll just fix this.
Mark Red 8 Deluxe. I am Taboo. Hey, welcome to the stream. I wouldn't click anything. Leave it for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live
that's
now.
that's exactly what it is.
Where did the thing go that I put up?
I have no idea.
Okay, sorry guys. I had a whole thing set up, and it was gonna be awesome, but now it's not here anymore.
Wow, there's a lot of people. Very cool, guys. Real quick, we have the results, which is really cool. We did a whole like graph and everything, went through everybody's answers. Thank you, Flint. And Austin, thank you guys so much. Interceptor, welcome. I know you were shooting today, so thank you so much for joining us and stopping your production a little bit. We're sorry about that, but thank you.
Yeah, you should have gone ahead and shot.
Oh, really? Nobody else pronounced Tabu's name correctly.
Oh. Well, I watched your video, and I saw you said, hey, I am Taboo, so...
And Mikkel, welcome. Hello, this is so cool. You guys are awesome.
Oh, Mikkel is here? I totally... Oh, hi!
Trio 33, yes! Was that the one when we were by the rabbits, right? We were up by the rabbit statue. It was so nice to meet you at E3.
Oh
Very cool.
I'm like overwhelmed at trying to read everybody's comments. Okay, so
for people who don't know, we did a fact and fiction video like earlier this week.
Yes.
And it was 15 things we said about ourselves. Some were true, some weren't.
Yes.
And we wanted to go over and all the answers, and we said that you would get a $20 eShop gift card to the first person who got them all correct. So let's just say that
we tried to make them really tricky, you guys. So it was really hard.
And they were, I think they were,
they were really tricky. Yes.
Because we've only had
Dan Mystic.
Nobody won. I mean, nobody got them all correct.
Yes.
But we're gonna give it away to the person who got the most correct. So there is one winner who got the most out of the 15 correct.
Yes.
So we're gonna do that instead. So there will be a winner on the eShop from the eShop gift card to somebody today.
Yes. And okay, should we do that first? I'm trying to read everybody's comments, but they're going by so quickly, so I'm sorry.
It is very sweet, you guys. I'm
you guys
so
are
glad.
Amazing. So first of all, before we start our fact and fiction, before we start our fact and fiction, we also want to say that we've been away for a little bit. Like we haven't been able to do the show for a little bit because
we missed you guys a lot.
So much. Like, thank you guys for coming and chatting with us because we really missed you guys. Well,
August, my work schedule was rough.
Insane.
Insane. I was, see, what's tough with our show is that it takes both of us to have like our schedules lined up for this to work.
Yeah.
And when both of our schedules don't line up, we don't shoot. And in August, my job became very demanding. It was 6 days a week, and I would get up at 4:30 in the morning, and sometimes I wouldn't get home until, what, like 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
So
it was rough. And then, like, Saturdays, he was working Saturdays.
Yeah, so like 1 day off a week, and then usually with the games we had to play to review. We have a lot of reviews backed up that we're going to be getting to. Felia's been working really hard on something really cool.
Yeah.
We have new graphics. There's a lot of cool stuff we have coming up, but we're getting back on track.
Yes. So Danny's schedule was insane, and I was still working full time. You know, I wouldn't get home until like 7-ish, and also we were in the middle of. This is really like our little storage room that we have, kind of like on the side of the cottage that we rent.
Yeah.
There's like the last room, and it used to be storage. We had like so much boxes and what do you call them? Containers of like all our Nintendo toys and stuff.
A lot of stuff.
And like other storage, of course. But this room was a nightmare. Like, we'd close the door and just like walk away. So what we decided is, since our schedule is so crazy and we want to be able to do more shows for you guys, I see Logan is going. Bye, Logan. Sorry you can stay longer.
Oh, bye, Logan.
So we decided that we were going to clean this entire room out, put it in another room.
Yeah.
And then use this room so it's always set up, and we can always just kind of walk in, shoot some stuff, and walk out. And it took a while to get it all together. Like, you'll see the wall here. That's what the walls are actually like. But we put in back here a little bit of, like, nicer wall so that it looks kind of nice for the show.
Yeah.
Because that's the angle that you're going to get.
We loaded with as much stuff as we had in, like,
so we still
storage.
haven't done the other walls, but whatever.
Yeah.
So finally we're sorted, and we have this room ready. We have our editing, and we have our Switch. My Switch, guys.
She got her own, so
Switch.
we can play 2-player Splatoon.
Yeah.
Which also brings us to, we will be doing gaming streaming. We're hoping to have it up for starting next weekend.
We're hoping for next Saturday. I have
maybe Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or some Splatoon.
Yeah, Mario Kart Tourney would be good.
And we'd love to be able to play with everybody, so we'll have to figure. I know Mario Kart's a lot easier with the tournament, because everybody can just join in the tournament. I know Pokken has a tournament mode. If everybody has Pokken or not. But Splatoon, I don't think there's a way to do a tournament. So we'll figure that out, and we'll try to get to game with everybody next weekend.
Yes.
So be on the lookout for that. And yes, I also see Austin asked, yes, we will be trying to, we have not gotten an SNES Classic yet. We don't have a pre-order yet.
Yeah.
We're hoping that the rumors of the, not rumors, hopefully they're not rumors, the nice stock at stores is true. So we can at
Reggie
least.
said it, right? So.
Yeah.
Can't be rumors.
I'm hoping to get one. I want Star Fox 2. Not gonna lie, that is the game that I want to play.
Yeah, I want to play all of them.
Yeah, that's
Earthbound, all of it.
So we have a lot of stuff coming up on the channel. Now that things are more streamlined, our work has cut down a little bit, especially.
And I actually, in order to do more videos for us to make this hopefully transition into doing Nintendo content full time one day. I've decided to cut back my work schedule, so I'll be working only part-time, and I'll have a lot more days off during the week, and I'll be home, like, we'll shoot when we have time together, and then I'll be home editing and, you know, kind of trying to move us forward. So I know I had it all set up, but it got kind of screwed up in the description area, so sorry. But I did have, like, I set it up where we do have a link for, like, donations.
We're going to start.
And I thought I allowed sponsoring.
And RC Raid.
Yeah, RC Raid. So, yeah, we're getting that all sorted. And hopefully next Saturday will be our
too.
first.
Hey,
Sonali!
Life is Finley awesome. There's a lot of cool people on here. I love this. This is nice. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
And we know all of you guys. Like, seriously, we see you. Like, we know who you are.
We look forward to talking to you guys all the time. Yes. And Aiden just got braces put in today. You had braces.
Oh my gosh. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. And even Sonali too. She just got her braces off. Woo woo, Sonali.
Yes, nice.
I had them as an adult, and they were a pain. And as you see, like, my teeth still aren't that good because my dentals
They're
are kind of
fine.
horrible. But it was a nightmare. Anyway, off track. We love you guys. Sorry we're missing all these awesome comments. I wish I could stream them into my brain as we're like talking.
So you will be seeing a lot more. We're gonna be getting all of our reviews that are backed up out onto our channel. We're gonna be doing more. We have a lot of stuff to unbox, a lot of cool stuff to show off. Especially one thing that we'll tease is probably the rarest, rarest video game item that we own. As far as I'm aware, there's only 2 in the world. Yes. And we have it, one of them, and there's a cool story behind it.
Yeah.
So that'll be coming to our channel. I can't wait to show that to you guys.
Nearmite is here.
Nearmite is first on everything.
Notification Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we wanted to kick everything off by showing a little more about us, doing our About Me, but we figured...
Get back to chatting with you guys, because we missed you so much. It's ridiculous.
So we had a few crazy things that were true. Some of the stuff was false. We mixed it all together, and you guys want to find out the results? You want to see who won our $20 eShop gift card for this one?
I think so. Is it me?
It's you. Felia knew them all. That was... thank you. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Ryan
Dixon's here.
Is
nice.
The best and leaves like such sweet comments, and we love you.
So
seriously,
we're going to go over the first question: whether or not I was a college graduate who never took the SATs,
or is he a college graduate at all?
Yes, I am a college graduate, and that is true. True.
Is crazy.
I have never taken the SATs before. I don't know if it was laziness in high school or the fact that I didn't really have a car at first, but...
I think it's the first one.
Or, yeah, it might have been the first one. Or the fact that it was really early in the morning, but what had happened was I just never took them.
Which is crazy that you still got into college.
Everybody was like really pressured into like taking the test. I didn't take them, and then I went to community college. I had a scholarship to community college, took placement tests, and that just, I guess that worked in place of the SATs. It was like 2 hours of just taking tests. And then from there I went on to...
Life is Finley never took the SAT either. Lucky.
Nice.
You guys, I don't know how you do this.
I don't...
Like, I had to take the SATs twice, because the first time I took it, the first time I took it, I was sick. I ended up having like bronchitis or something. I didn't know that I had it, and I went to do the test, and I was gonna like throw up when I was.
That's why I don't take the test.
It was really bad, and then I had to like go to the doctor or whatever, and then I had to retake it because my scores were so low because I was sick and delirious.
Not that I'm saying don't take your SATs, everybody. Kids out there, stay in school, educate yourself, take your SATs. But if you don't, it's okay. Like, it's not gonna make or break your life. You know, I'm still here. So, and I see a lot of people in the chat are still here as well that have never taken it.
SAT is so bad.
Yes, Nate. A lot of my friends were really stressed out about it, and I played video games. So.
And look. Life kind of worked out, or is in the process of working. I don't know.
Yeah,
life's good. So whatever.
So the next question. What were the stats
we do watch
on the
anime.
Next? Yes, we do. Anime's nice.
Yeah. Sorry. Just like.
The next question was a really tricky one because only
like everybody thought this was real.
4 people got it right. So you wanna.
So
what's up, Args Gaming?
The second one is I grew up in Trinidad and I've been stung by a jellyfish twice, which was not true. Totally fiction, guys. It was kind of a trick because it's the islands and you think like, oh, well, obviously she got stung by a jellyfish. But I love the beach. Best place in the world. And we went all the time. And I just got lucky. I never got bit by a jellyfish. There was one time I remember we were on the beach really early in the morning when they're like pulling in, saying, I guess like they're pulling in the nets that they catch, like that they catch all the fish and everything, and there was just like kind of fish everywhere on the shore that they pulled up in these huge nets, and there was like a couple of jellyfish in that like on the shore, and I remember like I walked around the jellyfish, but I saw this little boy, and he was so close to stepping on the jellyfish, and I got so scared that I didn't know what to say, so I just screamed out like "ah" or something like that, just to like get his attention.
Which is always the way you're supposed to get attention of people. You're supposed to just yell "ah" at random people, and that usually is how it works.
Like I tried to yell something, but like real words didn't come out, and luckily he didn't step on the jellyfish either. So that one was not true, but everybody thought it was.
Yes.
Yes.
So only 4. So that's why it was like once we were going through the results, question number 2 knocked out everybody just about except for 4, and we were like, okay, we need to give this away to somebody who had the most because there's no way that there's no way.
Sorry guys, that was kind of a trick.
So here the next one is really funny. It's Felia and I ever had our artwork displayed in galleries before, and we were going through the results. And it was overwhelmingly, nobody believed us. Except for Gavin Lewis was the first person.
Thank you, Gavin.
Thank you, Gavin, for believing in our artwork, because it's true, we have had our own different artwork displayed in galleries.
I am a little offended that you guys thought that... Because it's like, we do a lot of animation and like artwork and stuff. Come on.
We were cracking up, and so after Gavin was the trend center. A few others after Gavin did answer that they believe that was
so where
true
was
as
the
well.
gallery that you had your thing?
Mine was in I believe it was the New Jersey Performing Arts Center in Newark, New Jersey, and I was in elementary school. And I made this piece of artwork based on Picasso's work, and it got hung up in a gallery of other students who had their art. So they had like a big gallery with food and drinks and stuff for everybody. There were adults there. It was really cool.
That is really cool. Look at you go. I didn't even know that story.
Yeah. I just
learned it right now.
She's learning it with everybody too.
Thank you guys. And just like thinking about it, I've actually had a couple pieces hanging. It's just like high school artwork that I had. One was in Keene University. They had. Do you guys want some? Sorry, we'll send it through the internet. Candy corn. Keene University. They had like a gallery showing, and somehow I'm not sure. My high school art teacher was the best ever, and she got me really involved in a lot of art. And it hung there for some sort of display thing. I don't even remember. I have it somewhere in storage, and it has like a little plaque that talks about it, but I forgot. And then I have another one that hung in like Newark Art something or the other.
In Jersey.
Yeah, it in Newark, yeah. But
Hi from Holland. Hello.
Oh, Holland. Hello. Hub.
Or Hube.
Or Hube. But it's been a really long time, so I don't really remember. And what was the other one? I had one more thing. Oh, and then one of my art pieces from high school, they actually took it to hang it in the Jersey City Board of Education. And that was one of my favorite pieces, and I never got it back. So I'm sad about that, but, whatever. So yeah, that's that.
Just real quick before we continue, I saw Jacob Frederick was here. Hi, Jacob. Enjoy your breakfast. Guys, real quick, Jacob, Frederick, and Nicole Bodine are both awesome parts of the community, Nintendo community, because they are giving us a lot of 3DS themes to give away to you guys, which is really nice.
Yeah, just on their own, they had the extra points and just basically contacted us through social media and asked us if we wanted to give it away to our viewers, and we're like, yeah, if you guys are okay with that, that's amazing.
Who doesn't want a free 3DS theme? So we'll be, within the next couple of weeks, every once in a while, we'll be putting up some quick giveaways on our Twitter channel.
For those of you who follow us on social media, you know that we already did one.
Yes.
A week or two ago, and we have a whole bunch more 3DS themes that we'll be giving away either on the show or on Twitter, so make sure you're following and keeping up to date.
Yes.
Lots of giveaways
So
coming.
thank you guys. And I also see the Switch My Life giveaway crew is here. That is very cool. RX Gaming, Life is Finley. We got Calm here.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for coming back.
Calm came in?
Yeah, Calm's here too.
Oh,
yeah.
You're awesome, Calm.
I like that. Yeah, show off your art.
Oh, Bob Ross Nintendo Special. I love it.
It's a happy cloud over here and a little...
a happy little Mario.
Yeah.
I have some stuff hanging because we have no wall space because we have a lot of stuff. But I have a couple like art things that I've painted that's just hanging in our bedroom. Good.
Yeah. Maybe we'll take some pictures and put it up on Twitter to show you guys some of the stuff.
Yes.
Should be cool. Here's a fourth one. This is you.
Me. Felia once competed and won in a national dance competition. So, what were people thinking about that one? What number is it? 4?
Only 12 out of 27 people got it right. So.
Okay, so halfsies almost, if I can count. So yeah, that's true. But it's a little tricky because national competition, it was in Trinidad when I was younger. I was probably around 6-ish or so, or maybe older. I can't remember. But anyway, I used to take traditional Indian dance classes in Trinidad, which I loved. But then like school started getting really hectic, and I was like going to my dance classes after school, and then I had to go to like classes for studying for exams and stuff like after school, and then come home and do my homework, and then do it again. So I was getting like exhausted, and I ended up choosing to stop. Which I'm kind of sad that I chose to stop because I miss it. And it was so much fun. Yeah, Indian dance classes.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm kind of sad about that, but at the time, like, there was no way I could balance everything. But anyway, I used to take traditional Indian dance classes, and it was so much fun. And we are, like, dance troupe, our dance class. The people that ran it were really well known in the country, I guess. And we entered a dance competition, and our team won.
Nice!
So it was amazing. It was so much fun. I still have the like little dance costume that I wore, and I have video of it somewhere, so maybe I'll have to find that and somehow try to like include it.
Hello, Master Ben and Super Nintendo. Thanks. Go get your breakfast. Eat. Thanks for joining us.
Traditional.
Yeah, we'll put stuff up.
Yeah.
So far, you know, that's our, what do you go through? 4 of them so far.
4.
The fifth one, half you guys got right. 2, it is whether or not I ever wore the official Luigi costume at Nintendo New York from one event. Yeah. That is sadly false.
I think he would have liked if that was true.
Nintendo New York, I would totally come over and wear the costume for every event. I would totally do it. I already have the training of being a tall Italian done, so there's really not much more.
Because there's training in that.
Yep. So, yeah. So, it would be really cool to do that. But no, I have not. So, if you ever went to Nintendo New York and you saw Luigi, it wasn't me. Sorry.
Sadly. Yeah, but Nintendo New York, if you're watching... I think you have a volunteer.
So, number 6, 10 out of 27 got true. It is whether or not we worked for a major television show before starting the NPC. And
that is true, guys.
Hey, Austin, I see Austin's comment. It's a lot of I see a lot of comments coming in. I'm keeping notes on some things. I know.
And I'm trying to keep up, but we're also trying to answer the questions.
I know RX Gaming talked about how to become a brand ambassador. We could go over after we're done with the list. I saw other Trio 33 was talking about Doom on the Switch, which I'm really excited about. Hook 'em up, Nintendo New York. So we're gonna go. We see the comments. We're gonna go on and we're gonna answer everything after this. So you can keep the comments coming. We're trying to keep mental notes of it. But we will go over everything once we're done with the results. So that I know I see some people, it's killing them not knowing if they won or not. So we'll ease everybody and then we'll be able to go over it. But the television thing is true. We both worked for NBC for 2 years before starting the NPC.
Yeah.
Which sounds NBC. We studied filmmaking in college, and then after college, we were taking production work, and basically after a while, we got hooked up with being production assistants for the show America's Got Talent on NBC, and for our first year, we were going through and we were
hustling, doing a lot of work.
You would see us running around New York City, getting cards from people, gathering footage. We were the go-getters. We were the ones that would get the food for everybody, get the footage. We would be running back and forth. Yes, we did. We majored in film. Yeah.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
So what we found ourselves in the first year of AGT was a lot of fun. We were involved with the contestants a lot. We were very behind the scenes. We actually popped up in a few of the videos. If you watched the show, we were in some of the shots.
Like the
background people.
In the background. And then they used us a couple times for like skits and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're in there.
Felia, Felia. We could post up after this. Felia was in a Howie Mandel sketch that they did.
Just like kind of on the corner.
She was, but they needed two people to stand next to Howie Mandel, and Felia was one of the two. So when he's doing his whole bit on television, she was there.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Tyrone.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll miss you.
So within year 2, we actually got upgraded to being production managers, and we managed the editing department. So we weren't part of the creative process, but we were involved with the editors of running the editing department. Our names, if you watch, it was season 10, I think. Our names are in the credits, as the show's beginning. You'll see I think it's the beginning of the show, right? Or was it the end? Maybe the end.
At the end, yeah.
The end, yeah. At the end, you'll see our names as production managers. So, we'll put up some of the clips and show you guys. But yeah, you'll see it after the show.
We have like a little screen grab of where you see our names on the bottom on AGT.
They are based out of LA and they have their own team in LA. So when they would come to the East Coast, we would work in New York City with them. Howie Mandel ended up leaving, and Howard Stern left.
Howard Stern.
So that he was the reason why they were in New York. They went back to LA, and that's why we didn't go with them. They're in LA right now, and we stayed in our home on the East Coast.
Yes.
And we had thought that, out of the amount of work we put into that show, how hard we worked, how the 15 to 18 plus hours a day, we said if we put that much work into something that we want to do, what can we do with that? And that's how NPC was made.
And we kind of combined the two things that we love the most, which is filmmaking and Nintendo.
Yeah.
So that's how you'll see, again, the time limit has been a constraint, but we do want to do more creative episodes like our Nintendomations, and we have ideas for other things, like other scripted shows. So once we have more time and we're getting some income from the show, we're gonna start doing those things. So
it was funny because the first year we were running around a lot, so it would be very stressful because it's a very high pressure thing, and to take breaks, we would actually go to Nintendo New York, it was right across the street. It was by Radio City. We'd be in Nintendo New York every day, racing Mario Kart, just to de-stress, race Mario Kart on the Wii. So
that would be our lunchtime.
Yeah. So, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I just accidentally clicked something that I shouldn't have clicked. Sorry, guys.
Thank you so much, Interceptor.
Everything is fine.
The Nintendomations. So that's that. We'll put up some clips to show you guys. It's really funny if you'll see Felia just standing there
trying not to laugh because that's what I had to do.
They put us in a lot of different things. They'll use the people who work around, if they need somebody to walk through their background real quick. So it's really kind of cool. You'll notice maybe you've seen just a shadow brush by, and that might be
the shape of our face.
The shape of our face, the back of my head. You've seen my voice for one thing. So
Mr. Vaca, you're amazing. Thank you for saying that. We love you.
And for INTB, we are on the East Coast. We are Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But we used to be Jersey.
Yeah.
I miss New Jersey.
Lamenting living in New Jersey.
I miss New Jersey.
Me too, but we'll get there.
Belgium waffles, Belgian chocolate.
Belgian chocolate. Mm.
Oh, today is Nintendo's birthday, Gavin. That's amazing. Wow.
Is it really?
Wow.
Well, happy birthday, Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We forgot to get you a gift, Nintendo.
I know, but we did get
a gift card.
An amazing person a gift card, so that counts somehow.
Here's a fun one. 10 out of 27 got this right. We were asked. It was whether or not we were asked to be plaintiffs on the People's Court, and that one is also true.
That's a story, guys.
That is also true.
Should I put that up?
Yeah, we can show it real quick.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we'll hide his
the
name. But that's the letter that we got in the mail.
People's Court thing. I'll hide the name
of the defendant.
Maybe I accidentally showed you guys, but yeah, that's our People Court's like summons
from 2013.
They ask us if we want to be on it.
What happens is we did a lot of like side production work, and we have our own equipment. I used to work shooting weddings. We would do our own short films, and we ended up getting in touch with somebody who wanted us to work on there. They were trying to make a television show, so we would put a lot of time. We were getting paid for it and put a lot of time into it. What had happened was towards the end, there was they wanted us to run the show for them. Like we were filming and wanted us to edit their sizzle reel. It was for they wanted to make a show to networks to try to get themselves a television series.
Yeah, like a sizzle reel kind of thing.
Yeah, like a pilot.
Yeah,
it would highlight their show. So what had happened was they kind of bailed out on us, and they owed us $2,500.
Yeah.
We finished the work for them, and they loved the work, but their daughter, who was mad at us because we took the jobs of her friends who were originally in the roles that we took over, fought about our edit, and they ended up siding. Of course, if it's the father, he sides with his daughter. They cut contact with us, and we had to sue them, and it was very stressful. And sue them over in editing, and the People's Court actually goes through, because they're in Connecticut, so they go through the tri-state area, and they go through all the different court cases. Like, they look at what's coming up, and when they'll pick the most interesting ones, they will send you a letter and try to get you on People's Court, and that's what we got.
But what we ended up not doing People's Court, because what we found out was the way the system works, I guess, whoever wins, People's Court pays them rather than the person who loses.
Yeah.
So we thought that kind of...
Yeah, we had to sue. We actually invested money like buying a computer specifically for the edit, so we were actually in the red.
And editing software and stuff.
Yeah, the many things we bought that they were like, that we put into the price, we bought to do the project. So when the project was done and they didn't pay us, they only paid us, I think it was $500 up front, and then the rest they tried to get out of.
Yeah, so much stress. You have no idea.
So
much stress.
What was really funny, though, was that we went kind of toe-to-toe with them, thanks to my mom.
Shout out to his mom,
yeah.
who is amazing and super smart, and she really helped us out and gave us a lot of amazing advice and maintained our mental state while we were going through this.
She used to work for the courthouse, and like she would know kind of the process works. So like when we would sue, they would put in a motion, and I'd be like, "What's a motion? I don't know what are we supposed to do now?" She's like, "Well, you file that next." And then we kept going. What was funny was his business partner was a lawyer, so every time they tried to like stop us.
And then they send us like threatening emails, kind of saying like, really nasty. If you don't like drop this, we're gonna come after you for all you got.
Yeah,
and,
we were told. We have the letter where they told us they're gonna sue us for everything that we got, and they also started telling us that we were thieves and stole all their equipment, and that they're gonna sue us for all the equipment that we stole, and like it got really dirty really quick, and I don't know, like, we good news, we won because he didn't show up to court. He decided that...
Yeah, it was default, which, he didn't show up, so technically we had won, but then he filed something else, and we had to go back in, so we went back in, and we had literally, like, we spent days compiling a binder, no joke,
every email ever sent, everything.
And then, like, categorized it. It had like a whole entire table of contents and like reference sheet. Like, oh, if the judge brings up this thing, we know it's on this page. Okay, so we were organized to the T. You have no idea how crazy. And then the judge asked for the first paper, which was the first email that we had ever had. Go back and forth, like when he reached out to us to source our work, and that was all the judge needed. And
that was it. We had one piece of paper out of the whole binder, seal the deal for us.
Yeah.
And Jay Skeleton here, Josh. Hey.
Jay Skeleton, did I scare anyone? Real quick, also as a side note, Jay Skeleton, am I saying it wrong? Is it Jay Skeleton or Jay Skellington?
Skeleton.
Skeleton. I always say Jay Skellington like Jack Skellington, but that's wrong. So I'm sorry. But Jay Skeleton, Josh, you were amazing. Thank you so much. He's been helping me out, trying to set up the live streams, and apparently I got messed up today because we were supposed to have super chats, and we were supposed to have a sponsor button, and we were supposed to have a donation link, but I don't know. I had it all set up, and then when we clicked, I know, and then when we clicked go live, it like erased everything and put the E3 information. So I don't know what happened. I'll fix it for next time, guys.
So to end that story, we did win. He filed to try to fight us, to like fight the judges thing, and he showed up to go back to court again, and he had to prove to the courts why he was a no-show, and he embarrassed himself in front of the court.
Yeah.
And they basically, in the hallways, he saw us in the hallways, he said, "This is not the last you'll hear of me." Like an old movie villain, like a movie villain. Like I was waiting for like the hit the thing on the ground, and the smoke to come out and then disappear. Never heard from him again.
We had a hard drive that had their footage and stuff on it, and we had it because the sequence of events we were editing off of that hard drive. And then, like, we hadn't seen them again since they blew up and, like, acted like we were criminals or whatever. Yeah. So we still had it, and we brought it to the court date.
And gave it back to them. We were like, it was like $150 hard drive.
They were so nasty. We still went up to them and gave them their hard drive back.
Here's your drive of your footage.
And that's when he was like, well, you haven't heard The Last of Us. Like,
okay. Yeah, see, it was really funny the way, like, it was, at the time it was very stressful, but when he left, we kind of were like, did that just happen? Like, did he just, like pull the cape over and run? Like, really kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Real quick, I Am Taboo, we do everything on the show.
Both of us.
We both edit. We both shoot. I mean, we do the sound. We run the live streams.
Luckily, luckily, a lot of our skills are interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, like,
I could edit.
The one thing I will say, Danny's a lot better at writing the scripts, just because like he's a lot better at writing than I am. Like, he's much faster and everything. I'm just better at it, but I'm getting better. But anyway, we still both do it. We still both edit. We both animate. We both.
Thank you, Cloudy Mind Gaming.
We're both on social media. I know a couple of people have been asking, like, who's responding? Who responds to comments?
We both do.
It's us. Like,
it's like if I'm at work, I'm on my phone, I'll scroll through. I'm like, oh, and sometimes it's me talking, sometimes it's Felia at home.
And we always like talk to each other about things that you guys say. Like, if like Ryan. Like that was me chatting with you for a while on the comment section, just because like I had some extra time, so I was going through comments and doing the comments and everything, getting back to everybody. But of course, like we chat all the time, so I'm like, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe what Ryan said. He's amazing. So yeah, we talk about everything, and it's really us.
I like RX Gaming. Do you cut and I trim?
Meaning, like, whoever's at work gets a rest.
We're unstoppable unless it's live stream.
I know. I'm so mad. You have no idea. I got up early this morning and set it all up, and I was like so proud of myself. And when I woke him up, and I'm like, I got all this stuff done. We're all ready to go. And then literally when we pressed stream, like, it just took everything out and put in the old stuff. So I tried the events button instead of the live stream button, and I don't think maybe that messed it up.
And for Ryan, we use Final Cut Pro, but we're used to the old style of it. So we have Final Cut Pro 6, which is like crazy outdated, but we still seems to work.
Yeah, I guess one of the things that once we have like a donation button,
we'd invest in newer editing.
Editing. Because I will say that old Final Cut Pro is on its last leg. Like, it's kind of sketchy at times to make things work, especially with graphics, because we're doing a lot of assets on Photoshop, and then we bring it into Final Cut, and sometimes they're like don't want to agree with each other. So anyway,
and that's also real quick, RC Rage. We do want to have Discord. I know there's a couple of awesome people that we've met that want to also moderate it for us.
Yes.
It's going to be part of our thing that we're going to be doing now. We're going to start trying to ramp up the show a little bit more. So Discord will be part of this, so that it'll work for when we play games with everybody, and we'll have Discord.
Just trying to catch up.
Yeah, and their games. It was me. That was the one about it was a tough question. Would you guys rather have the SNES Classic or Odyssey? So that was I thought it was a really cool question, because it was like,
that's a hard one.
There's so many games on Super Nintendo, but then again, it's a brand new Odyssey game, so...
Yeah, and, I mean, we can, for us, luckily, we can just drag out the old Super Nintendo in our games.
Well, we don't have all those games. That's especially Star Fox, too.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and Cloudy, we are going to get Xenoblade 2. I'm really excited for Xenoblade 2. I got to beat Xenoblade 1. I got to find the time to beat Xenoblade 1 to catch up to Xenoblade 2.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan, we'll have to find out. What's your work? You use Final Cut Pro. That's pretty awesome.
I think 7 and 6 are almost identical, I think. It's just 7 just better, but I think the way the interface is, I think it's almost like when you upgrade from 6 to 7, I think it's pretty much... So what you're working on is probably the same thing we are, but yours works a lot better.
Wasn't there like X or something?
X was after 7. I think X was after 7, I think, or 8.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the
boring
questions.
everybody. I don't want to bore everybody with our editing. The next one's really cool.
So the next one was, for me, that I had lent my voice to a character in an indie video game, and that sadly is not true. I just made that up because I would love to voice a character. Like, growing up, I always wanted to do, be an animated character voice, so...
Or a Muppet.
Or a Muppet. Oh my gosh, that would be a dream come true. So, maybe one day, Nintendo, if you want to put me in a game.
I'll be a toad or something. I'll just make a little toad noise.
Seriously. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I'll do anything. Give me... Or any, indie games. If you need somebody to do a voice... I can do silly voices, so...
I'll even speak gibberish for Animal Crossing on the Switch, if that ever makes it out. Come on! Sorry, I'm still venting over the fact that we want Animal Crossing Switch really bad.
I'd really want to be Nana, because she's my favorite little monkey character in AC. So, yeah. Put that out there.
So, the next one is whether or not I graduated from elementary school twice. And that, as crazy as it is true.
Because they sent you back? No.
Yeah. What had happened was, where we grew up, I graduated elementary school, and that was, elementary school was the 5th grade. So.
You're the best.
I like that. So elementary school was 5th grade. I graduated 5th grade, moved on to middle school, but then within 2 months, we moved up to North Jersey. And when we moved to North Jersey, elementary school was 6th grade. So even though I have the nice, the little elementary school, little graduating diploma, and I was in middle school with the lockers and everything, once we moved 2 months later, I was back at elementary school in another graduating year, had another elementary school graduating service, got another yearbook, got another elementary school
I think it's
certificate.
A racket. I think it's kind of rack up special things from elementary school.
So that's what I have. I graduated elementary school twice. I graduated 5th grade elementary school and 6th grade elementary school.
That's crazy.
That one's true. Next one is 10.
Next one is that I once met the Star Wars director, George Lucas.
Is here. Hey! What's going on? Welcome!
So, yes, I have actually met George Lucas once in my life. And it was amazing. So, if you can't already tell, and I'm going to say where because it makes me feel better, we're super nerds.
Mm-hmm.
So, I used to be...
My button-up shirt of the day.
I know. I used to be in this group called the 501st Legion, and they're basically... a Star Wars fan group, but they do a lot of really great stuff. They do a lot of work with...
charity work?
Yeah, with charities and children's hospitals and things like that. So, anyway, they're pretty big around the world. Super nerds!
Super nerds!
So, what happened was, one year, they were...
I'll get a picture while you tell the story.
Do they have a picture? Oh, yeah, it's on the fridge. So one year, they were presenting an award to George Lucas in New York City because he was there to accept an award for, the best, a toy award, because, all of his, amazing toys and how well they've done. I can't remember, just because I'm trying to think of the story, I can't remember the name of the event. Anyway, what happened was, the 501st Legion was presenting an award to George Lucas that year, and luckily I got to be part of the group that was there, and I was kind of like a spotter, so I wasn't in costume or anything. I was just there as myself, just kind of helping all the cosplayers get, you know, organized, make sure nothing's like a big mess. And so I was in part of the group, and we all stood up, and he came over, and we presented him with an award. I'm terrible because I can't remember the name of the award. But because I was one of the like, because I was one of like the only two people not in costume, he turned around and he actually talked to me for like a second, but it counted. He turned around and he was like, "Oh, what are you dressed as?" And
your biggest fan.
George Lucas talked to me, so I was just like, like, I was just nervous and just kind of laughed and giggled. I don't think I even said anything, but it was amazing. So basically, like, there are a couple people in my life that's been super influential, and George Lucas, definitely a big deal. Star Wars, obviously. So that was, like, amazing. And I was only, like, 18 or 19 at the time, so it was really just really wild, because here I am, Little Miss Nowhere Trinidad, and here I am meeting George Lucas, and I used to watch, like, his documentaries, well, not his documentary, but documentaries about him and Star Wars, and listen to him talk about, like, the process, and I always said to myself, like, oh my gosh, it would be amazing to work with him one day. So the fact that I actually just, like, got to meet him, and that was a possibility in life, like, that was one of those moments that was, like, realization that anything could happen in this world. So here we go, and that's why I'm crazy, and I take risks. And there it is.
That's
me.
That's teenage Felia.
That's, like, I think I was, like, 19, probably, 18, 19. So, yeah, that's me.
And that's George Lucas.
Me? And that's George Lucas. What? So, yeah, that happened, guys. Crazy.
Yeah. Star Wars is great. I see. I think it was Gavin saying you never saw it before. We recommend you do. It's really good.
What? You have to see Star Wars.
It's really cool.
And watch the original. The other ones were good too. But,
Gavin likes your earrings.
Oh, thank you. They're the Trinidadian flag. The last time
you got them in
that we went to Trinidad, the first time that Danny went, and the first time I went back since I'd moved here, we were at the airport, and I saw these, and I'm like, gotta have it. So, yeah, they're the flag. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Joy-Con. Oh, well, Joy-Con John's here.
Joy-Con John!
Real quick, what's the next one?
What's Star Wars? What? That's gotta be a joke.
Come on, RX Gaming, come on.
What's Star Wars?
Next one was one that I've been hospitalized for two. It's a grim one. Hospitalized for 2 major head injuries. That's a true one too. The first head injury, it was so funny too, by the way. We were talking about this last night. I never told her the first story too.
Yes, we were literally talking about these questions last night, and he told me, I'm like, because we came up with these questions ourselves, and while we were doing them, I'm like, oh yeah, 2 head injuries, yeah, okay, that's a good one to include. But I didn't realize that I didn't actually know the story of one of them until last night when we were talking about it. I'm like, So,
but
yeah.
I've had 2.
Excuse me, guys.
One, I was like 3, I think, and I was blowing bubbles outside, and there was like a couple brick steps, and I fell down the stairs and cracked my head open. And
you still have a little bit of the like scar. Right
yeah, I had to go. I had to go to get stitches and everything. Like my parent, like it's a scary story for my parents. I had to get stitches. For me, I was smiling. I didn't feel the pain of it or anything like that. I didn't understand why everybody was freaking out. I remember like just smiling. So that was the first one, and then the second one was I used to skateboard. And
right, I felt bad saying true to that.
Yeah. But I like Ryan's thought pattern on it was really nice. He was saying, 'cause as being a mover man, I probably have gotten my head hit a couple of times, which is, you know, I almost broke my leg as a mover man.
Luckily you didn't.
Between the where you back the trucks up to the loading dock, there's like this much space between the dock and the lift gate, and if you're not careful, if your foot goes down, your leg could go down, and if people walk real quick and their leg falls down and they go forward, snap. And one time my leg went down, but I stopped myself, so like I caught myself before, so luckily that was, you know, just one time out of 14 years or whatever it's been.
Teach me your ways, Dan.
So the second time was I used to skateboard. Not good at it, but I used to skateboard. I still have the skateboard. And it was, I don't know if you guys, a lot of guys.
These stories, guys.
She hates these stories, but the Tony Hawk Pro Skater was like, if anybody, Solons remember Tony Hawk Pro Skater back when it was good on like 1 and 2 on like the old PlayStation 64, and no, Justin, not yet. No winner was announced just yet. By the way,
we're going through the questions currently. Like we're answering the questions, and then at the end we'll let you know.
So what we did was I used to skateboard based off of that game. I was like, oh, my little brother. We went to a skate park, and I remember I was at the top of the half pipe. I've never been down a half pipe before. There was this kid who was half my age who was going crazy on it back and forth, and I'm like, okay, that looks easy. I could do that too. And I went down the half pipe, and as I came up, I didn't realize like how gravity works, and you have to like lean forward to stay on the board, and instead I leaned back, and I basically fell and right on the head. And luckily, I think the only reason I'm here is because of a helmet. Because I was medevaced. It was my first helicopter ride. I was medevaced to the local hospital. They had to they had to drive me. I know you hate this story. They had to drive me to a school. The ambulance took me to a school where a helicopter took me to the hospital, and I stayed overnight. And I woke up not realizing what happened, and I was in a hospital bed, and I've never skateboarded ever since that. That was the summer before high school.
Play video games inside, guys.
I went back to Tony Hawk Pro Skater instantly. Yeah. So yeah, that was those are my two. So let's go to
the next one.
Let's raise
I don't
this.
Like hearing these stories.
She hates. The next one is how we met.
So the thing was, Danny and Felia originally met at a video game convention, and I think a lot of people thought that was true, right?
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was true. That is false.
That is totally false.
That is false. It would have been cool. That would have been a good story.
Yeah.
But it's false.
We met in college.
We met at film school in college.
And I met him. Well, I saw him in the first film class that I ever took, and yeah. So that's where we met.
And history was made ever since that.
That's right.
We do go to game conventions together, but that's not where we met. And video games did connect us.
Oh, absolutely.
Playing Mario Kart and everything. So
we were friends for a long time.
And we used to spend time together playing video games a lot. And
Mario Kart was the thing. Like
Smash for a little bit,
we'd,
but you didn't really get into Smash as much.
I like the original Smashes.
64.
Like,
so
I'm not so good at the new one.
Yeah.
Like, the screen's so big. I can't see things, guys.
So, the next one is... yes.
And someone was asking if you'd update your me to the glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And I think maybe it was Gavin. I can't remember. It went by so fast. But... For this, when we're shooting the show, you usually don't wear the glasses because the lights are like super glary.
It's a lot of glare on them. And we usually have lights like this is the light we're using now to kind of light this up. It is bouncing off a wall, so there's nothing really direct on us. But when we are shooting the show,
it's like two
back here,
big lights right there in front of our faces. So.
And since we don't have a camera person, we're just kind of like we one sits in place, the other one adjusts the camera. Runs into place, and we press the power button and the record button, and we go.
Yeah.
We can't see like whether or not like if I turn a certain way. Like we've shot so many reviews where we're like we hold the game box up. We'll be like, here's our new game today, and then it's just
all gloss.
It's just a gloss of white, and then we look back and we're like, oh,
it's like the switch. You hold it up, and then it's like, oh, you can't see anything on it.
Yeah. So I usually take the glasses off. So I could kind of see. I used to wear
Sometimes
contacts.
If he goes like that while we're shooting, you know what's up.
But yeah, we probably could switch up, do like glasses, non-glasses every once in a while.
Yeah.
Mostly, I think besides the live streams, Actually, yeah, because I guess once we start doing live streams, I'll be wearing glasses more so I can see the games we're playing.
Yeah, that'd be helpful if you could see what we're playing.
Yeah, I could. I'll be the guy in Mario Kart, like just in the field driving in circles, going, "Am I on the road?" And
you'll need your bumpers on.
I think so. Yeah, so it's.
So yes.
I like that idea though, putting glasses on me.
Yeah.
Oops,
Why not?
There. That's 2 more left. This is the one that. Everybody got this right, but one person. This next one, we had.
I think, was it taboo?
Yes, taboo. we were
hilarious because the next one was that I was valedictorian of my high school when I graduated, and that is indeed true. But taboo was like
smart steering.
I don't think so. So thank the rest of you for having faith in me
and your education.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she was valedictorian of her high school.
Yes, I was.
Class. You have a trophy, right? And
yeah, I have a trophy and
you have the
a
speech
plaque
somewhere
and stuff. Yeah, it's probably terrible. Well, what happened is I actually in high school.
No, we're not putting Taboo on blast. No, he's not on blast. Taboo is not on blast.
All of you guys, it's fine. Basically, like in high school, because of where the board was and stuff, and I had to wear glasses for reading, like reading stuff in front of me, and then so I was doing my speech. I remember doing my the class speech thing that you got to do, and I had the whole thing written out and everything, and I was reading
Protect Taboo.
and then and then I looked up to make eye contact with the audience, and then I went back down to read, and everything got so fuzzy because I wasn't wearing my glasses, and my eyes just watered up from changing perspective, changing the distance, nearsighted and farsighted so soon. So then I had to kind of wing it. So the speech is actually terrible, but I was valedictorian, yes. So I have a plaque, I have a thing, and yeah, whatever.
Andy, Lord Greg, I gotta read Andy's.
I trust that Felia is smart.
I trust that Felia is smart, but neither of you have artistic talent. I love Andy is the best.
Thank you,
Andy. So
I'm gonna get some artwork up in here and show you guys.
We are on to our last one, and it is whether or not in high school I played basketball, and that is false. I really don't have that much athletic talent. Most of my...
Sure you do. You were doing that hacky sack thing the other day, last year. Didn't you show me, or was it with the
soccer ball?
Soccer ball, that's what it was. I'm like, what? You could do that?
I can dribble a soccer ball. I can't say it apparently. But
I didn't have faith in the athletic abilities either.
Yeah, she got this right on the list. Felia was like, false. That's definitely false.
But then last summer, we were goofing around and we were playing basketball and he did the thing with the knees and I could never do that. My coordination is not good. So
Nate has my basketball card. I would love to see a basketball card. I love that.
Well, ironically, in high school, everybody
Nintendo Power Zone.
Oh, Nintendo Power Zone.
Welcome.
Thank you guys for coming by.
Yes. And their episode's coming out soon, right? 29th. Oh, yeah. The 29th.
What day is it?
I don't even know what day today is. Honestly.
Sorry, guys. Oh, the 23rd. Okay, yes. So next week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in high school, everybody thought that I was good at basketball because I was kind of tall compared to, everybody in class. And they would pick me at the beginning of the year. They would pick me to be on their team and then really quickly realize that I'm terrible and then be mad because I was terrible. So, yeah that's my little side story.
And I was... I think people think that you're good at basketball because you're tall, and
yeah, that's the same thing.
I almost wish that was the only if that was the only skill you needed for basketball, then I think I would have been pretty good.
Just walk on over and dunk.
But it's when you walk up, they're like, "Oh, you gotta also get this ball in the hoop." It's ugh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna go back and play the game, and that's not how I actually throw the ball, by the way. Yeah, no. That's not how I actually throw the ball. I think.
Oh, we have such a hilarious story about sports, but should we bother you guys with that? Anyway.
No, I think we should tell that story. But first, I just want now that we're done, we'll announce the winner, and then we could go into chatting more.
Okay. Yes.
So we want to congratulate the winner. If everybody's keeping track of your scores, we had one person who got.
So no one got all of them correct right off the bat. So what we decided to do was the first person to get the most correct would win. So we still have a winner.
And we have the winner is, let me just make sure.
Where is that?
Ender Games, you are the winner of the $20 gift card because you got 11 out of 15 right. You had 4 wrong, so you had the most.
And it was like all the way down until the end, and then you started like not getting them right. So Ender Games, here you go. That's for you. I don't know if you're on here. I haven't seen you.
No, he was on here before. He's on here.
Oh, is he? Oh yeah. Here you go. That's for you.
So we'll contact you after the after this and get you
Ender Games.
We'll contact you for your shipping address and get it out to you next week. So everybody congratulate Ender Games for
Great job.
winning. And thank you all so much for sending in your answers and your guesses. This was really a lot of fun for us.
Yes.
And we've loved telling the stories.
We missed everyone so much, and this was a great way to get back to chatting with you guys and see you guys again. So thanks for joining us.
So we'll have more giveaways in the future too. Like we talked about themes. Maybe we'll do more gift cards. Maybe we'll have prizes for certain tournaments, like we did last time with Mario Kart.
The objective is next Saturday we're gonna have a live stream with gaming.
That works too. We'll have we'll have everything together.
So yeah, next Saturday we'll do maybe a Mario Kart tourney.
Yes.
But we'll put a thing. Definitely follow us on Twitter because we'll have notifications on there.
Right there.
And then we'll also put like a placeholder on YouTube, and hopefully I get it right this time. Sorry that it was kind of a
So Ender Games, you got $20 for Nintendo coming your way. Hopefully you put it to, I don't know if you're going to put it towards Odyssey or you're going to put it towards if there's any other games you're looking at getting.
The Mario Kart tourney will be for the Switch. So that's the only thing.
But we might be able to start doing some more Wii U stuff too, depending on, I know people who don't have the Switch yet still be able to play. I can tell you we have the list right here. Second place was actually tied, and 1, 2, 3-way, 4-way tie actually for second place. And everybody was 1 off from tying for first. Should I go over? Should I tell the reveal?
Yeah. Let's see who is second place.
So second place, starting from the top, was Aiden, Gravity the Ghost, I Am Taboo. That was
Taboo.
And Ryan Drayson. Ryan was also everybody. All you guys got 10 out of 15, and we're second place. I really appreciated
the fact that Ryan used his knowledge of us to kind of like figure out what it was, because when he wrote like the one with the head injuries on the side of it, he put that moving is a dangerous job. So I was like, oh, that's really smart. So I like that.
So yeah, everybody was close. It was close.
This was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for coming and commenting and being a part of this. It was really, really fun.
Tony did not like. So RX Gaming, to answer RX Gaming, with the Nintendo brand ambassadorship, we actually most of the time, our friend Cody at WEA Studios, he has a great video about how to become a brand ambassador. Our path to becoming a brand ambassador was very different. And it wasn't,
for us, it ended up being more like Nintendo kind of reached out to us, and that's what the path was.
Excuse me.
So to be able to translate that into something that really helps you guys, I don't think is possible, because we basically started our show with the hopes of working hard and doing a good show and getting, people watching, and hopefully in a couple years.
Nishman is not invisible. I see a Nishman 235A.
Hoping that in a couple years that Nintendo would notice, and miraculously within the first year, Nintendo took notice and reached out to us.
The Nintendo Minute Switch surprise. So, yes, I see Nintendo Power Zone. So that was our we did an interview for the Nintendo Power Zone where we go over that entire story.
Yes. And that will be out this week.
That'll be out on the 29th. But what I could say is that it's keep working hard. I think one of the keys would probably be to keep aligning your content with what Nintendo would want on their channel,
family friendly.
Keep it family friendly. Keep it something that you could see like Nintendo. That I guess you'd want to make your content something Nintendo would want to share with their
and that
fan base.
doesn't mean
change who you are or anything like that.
Or like say things that you don't believe in. Like, I don't think that they want you to do that either. It's important.
Marcos, our Brazilian audience. Hello to our Brazilian audience.
I think it's important that you maintain who you are, and that's how you're gonna get people to watch and care about your show and care about what you're doing. Is be yourself. Try to put as much of who you are into your show and be unique. Yeah. That's super important. But at the same time, represent a positive sort of outward appearance so that Nintendo can say, like, oh, those are people I could get behind, kind of thing.
I think it's really important to definitely align yourself with Nintendo, and don't change who you are. Fine, if you're passionate about it, you got to be. There's no money in this. Like, YouTube doesn't pay money. It's not really like.
And that's why it's taken so long for us to even try to jump in and take a step back away from our day jobs, because bills got to be paid. In order for us to do this show, we have to have a house. We have to have the roof to put over this stuff behind us. So and we have to eat. So
I would say, if you have a YouTube channel, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, don't worry about. Yes, so we're taking questions. Sorry.
Sorry, we're transitioning into questions.
But yeah, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel or doing that, I go for it. Don't worry about your quality when you don't think you have to have the best camera, the best audio. Just make something, put yourself out there, get a response, and then as time goes on, you'll be able to
expect that it'll be slow in the beginning, because for a while it was really slow, and we had a couple of pretty amazing people that stuck with us and was there and commenting. Blonde Vampire specifically.
Mikal
has been here since the beginning.
Andy, Lord Drag. I mean, there's so
much.
Mercy
Rage. Like,
yeah, we notice you guys all the time.
We had 2 viewers,
Yeah, it's
like we really appreciate everybody that comes and talks to us. Remember you, and it's important to us that you're there and you keep chatting with us, because it makes us motivated to keep going.
Well, that's why we could comment on it too, real quick. Too the it was really hard. The Switch My Life giveaway, when we did that, because there was a ton of videos that come in. And we had to only narrow it down to 10. We had to pick 5, and C&D picked another 5. So basically, we had to just kind of pick 5 for us, and we really
It was tough. There was a lot of amazing work, and also we will say amazing Nintendo-related channels out there already. People doing things like puppets talking to each other and animations.
There was so many funny
really
ideas.
Entertaining people. Like, keep doing your thing.
Yeah, don't just because you weren't in the top 10. Don't it's we felt bad, because it was like, once that was done, I know people, because and you know how many times we've entered video contests ourselves before we did NPC. We used to make commercials. Felia, there's a Doritos commercial on YouTube right now, silly Doritos commercial we filmed that stars Felia that we could probably put up. So you'll see, like, that was for the Chips by it was Chips by Doritos.
Retro Robinson. Oh, I didn't realize that was your handle.
Yeah.
Wow.
See,
I get mixed up with all the handles because everybody's different on everything. But if you tell me your name, I'll remember it.
Yes, he did awesome artwork for us that we use as our outro graphic and our I'm drawing a blank for a profile picture.
We have it up here, literally, like it's up right up there.
It's framed at the top of our.
And our Ryu and Ken.
Yeah, so we printed it, framed it, and put it in our studio because we love it so much and really appreciate it. So it's amazing. We have the Splatoon one that he did for us as well. Is awesome. That we were Inklings. We love it. Okay. Send us work, please. We love your artwork. We love when everybody sends us artwork. We love creativity. That's what we were saying, that we were keep being you guys, keep doing what you're doing, whether it's even on YouTube, or whether if you're just doing non-videos, whatever artwork you're doing, whether way to express yourself, just do it. Put yourself out there and
we'll
enjoy it.
And we'll recommend our friend Cody from WeA Studio.
Yes.
He's on YouTube. I'm sure some of you already know him. He has a video on his channel about how his process for going through to be a Nintendo brand ambassador worked, and I think that's really helpful, more so than our story, just because the process that we went through.
We could put that. We could share that on Twitter again. We'll put that up on our Twitter page.
Yeah.
After this, because it's a really good video. Cody's awesome. We actually got to hang out with him. Hang out with him at E3 a lot, and he streams all the time. And he was even going over.
Bye, Sonali.
Oh, Sonali, bye. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day. We were talking with him and everything, and I know RX Gaming. You mentioned like the idea of having like 10,000 subscribers and becoming one. I personally, I haven't. That's what he mentioned too. What he's heard, but I don't know if they really go by that. Because we definitely don't have 10,000.
When Nintendo reached out to us, we only had like 448 subscribers at that time. And I remember because, you know, it was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, Nintendo knows that we have a show. So yeah, it's different for everybody, but that video is very helpful.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And we'll put that up. I see, Life is Finley, we loved the submission with the traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
It made me want to get on travel more.
And it made me want to do more film-related work, seeing your short films, your video that you made.
So even though it's not Nintendo-related, I mean, keep doing what you're doing. It is awesome. Please, like,
yeah.
Everybody, it doesn't take anything. What do we say? It doesn't take anything to support an artist. If you see somebody's work you like, make sure you tell them how much you like it. It goes a long way. We, especially in the beginning too, it still makes a huge difference now. But even when we first would get like each video would get like one comment or two comments, you know, if that comment was like, great job guys, we would be like, oh my god, somebody thought it was a great job, and like,
let's go make another video.
Yeah. So I mean, really, just, you know, highly recommend if there's somebody's work you like, make sure you leave a comment, even if you think it's not being seen. It is. So
it doesn't hurt to support an artist, but it makes such a difference. So
yes.
I encourage you to do that.
And Neuromite's got to go. Bye, Neuromite.
Bye, Neuromite.
Neuromite is always
Notification
first.
Squad.
Yeah, he is always first on all of our videos.
Or her, we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know.
And Neuromite has left, and we still don't know. We need to ask.
Come, is it your birthday tomorrow?
What? Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Guys, Calm won the Switch My Life giveaway.
And he is so good. His music is so great.
Yes.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already. And happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
That is awesome. Is it today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yes.
The birthday party's tomorrow. Hopefully the birthday is tomorrow too with it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We'll see.
All
right, guys.
Neuromite, I'm a him. Nice.
I think since I'm a girl, I always think like, oh, Neuromite is a girl, and you always think Neuromite's a guy.
I think it's just basically when, I guess, yeah, if you just assume. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
doesn't matter. You're awesome.
You guys are all awesome.
It doesn't matter.
I see I'm Ted. We talk about Samus Returns. We do have, our review will be going out of Samus Returns. That's one of the ones on the dock that Nintendo provided to us. So we've been playing through that a lot. I think.
Yeah, Samus.
We have
Miitopia
Samus.
Is coming out soon.
Miitopia is the first one that'll be coming out.
Yeah, and they did actually have us featured. Nintendo did have us featured on their Miitopia video, so that was amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
That was really, really crazy. They we couldn't talk about it for like a week or two.
Yeah, and Nintendo again has been super supportive of us since the very beginning, and we're just trying to, you know, keep doing great content for this amazing community.
Yeah, we love this. Like this is we've been looking forward to this live stream all week to talk and chat with everybody. You guys are so cool. Do you have any questions anybody has coming out? Because what was the one earlier that I said I would remember? Oh man, there was one. Yeah, it's gonna drive me crazy. I can't think of what it was.
Yeah, we'll have lots more live streams, and next week, next Saturday,
that's our goal. We're
gonna have a game stream. So maybe we can put up. Although we're thinking Mario Kart might be the best, easiest, just because like we can make a room and have people come in and actually play with you guys. Maybe we could put up a Twitter poll and see, you know, if you guys want to make different recommendations or whatever, and see what we ultimately play. Because we could do Splatoon 2.
Yeah,
because we have this Splatoon 2 also.
Yes, since Splatoon 2 too.
Because we have
Splatoon 2 too.
the 2 Switches. So yeah.
I didn't play Lola Pop. Lord Drag asked if we played Lola Pop in ARMS.
You did.
I did, and I really actually enjoyed playing as Lola Pop. I like the new arms that she has. The one that leaves the mark of Biff on your opponent is really cool. Mostly,
I'm terrible at ARMS, guys.
I'm trying to get better. ARMS, it was tough because we enjoyed ARMS, but it didn't really like click for us as much as the other games. Like we would go more to Splatoon or Mario Kart to play. But now that they have you, give you the ability to do ARMS, customize your controls, I could finally change that block button from pushing down, which I could never block, which most of the time I get my butt kicked because I can't block. So now that I could put it on, make your own control scheme, I feel like it's a lot better. I feel like I could get a lot better. Not enough probably to beat Andy or Greg, but
I don't know.
but maybe we could.
Just terrible. I've tried and I'm just terrible.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know what. I can't. I'm good at Splatoon though and Mario Kart. So.
And motion controls, I use the Pro Controller for ARMS. I know it defeats the purpose of ARMS. But I haven't actually gone back and tried motion control now that you can swap the buttons around. I did enjoy motion control originally, but I always felt like you get more control over, like, cause sometimes if I go like this and it wouldn't register maybe, or I always felt like you'd have more control with the Pro Controller, but maybe I'll go back to motion. Motion's more fun, though. I'll give it that. Motion on ARMS is more fun. You feel like you're blocking, and, I motion control's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Cliff's here, the Game Informer. Hey!
Oh, Game Informer! Good to see you!
So let's see.
I know, I'm trying to,
go back real quick. We might do an ARMS stream. That would be kind of funny.
I'm so bad, though.
Al wants to know our top Switch games. What are our top Switch games? That is tough.
Yeah, that's really tough.
I think Breath of the Wild, has to be.
I think so too, just because I can go back to that anytime and have so much fun.
That's an incredible game. She still hasn't beaten it. She still has not. She's stretching that out as much as she can. I want to talk to her so much about the game, and
I don't want it to end. So I'm not beating Ganon yet and just kind of exploring. I always do this because I never want it to end, but it will.
Yeah. But the second one, I think, it's really tough. Oh, man. I think there's ones I like for certain reasons, but I'm loving Splatoon 2 for the online, for the, the single player was good.
That's another one that we love playing together is Splatoon 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
So maybe we'll do that stream.
Yeah.
Because I'm okay at that.
Splatoon 2 is fantastic. I have a feeling that Mario Odyssey is going to really shake this list up, though.
Yeah.
We did play it at E3, and we
Mario
can tell you that, Mario, naked Mario now. Not completely naked, but...
Topless Mario.
Topless Mario. Which took the internet by storm, apparently.
Yeah.
But we've gotten to play Mario Odyssey in handheld mode and docked, and we've gotten to play the two kingdoms, New Donk City for a little bit, and the Sand Kingdom. I forget the name of the Sand Kingdom right off the top of my head. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah,
and it's a month away, guys. It's a month away from coming out.
We got to catch up with all these reviews so that we can hit it with Mario Odyssey and just play like crazy. So yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any final questions real quick before we wrap up for the day?
Yeah, go get ourselves some food, some lunch.
I know, so hungry. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We had so much fun.
Yes, we did. We're gonna be on Twitter, which we'll be putting our videos up throughout the week. Our next video coming out is the Miitopia review. Very special episode because Felia's been doing a lot of cool stuff with it.
Yeah.
She's not sleeping. She's working really hard on it.
Yesterday I edited that one, and it's not done yet. I edited from 6:30 in the morning till 10:30 at night, and then I started to go, my brain started to melt. So I was like, okay, I need to step away, even though I really wanted to finish it because it's looking really good, and we have a couple new things that we're including in the show. So
yeah, should we say what it was?
Yeah.
We are changing up our review board graphic completely. The old Dr. Mar review board is going to be out, and there's going to be a whole new review board. And from that review board, we're going to have a new intro into the review board and a new intro to the final verdict part. which Felia's been working really hard on, and there's a lot of cool graphics in.
Yeah, we're gonna
she's
try
utilizing
to
in
include
Metopia.
some more graphics now that I've transitioned my work schedule a little bit. I'll have some more time, so we'll be doing more animations and stuff. So really excited about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So you'll see the Metopia review coming soon. I just have to finish it up today, and then we'll be uploading. But our upload speed is terrible, like 2
megabyte per second or something. So
it takes forever, but we'll have it up within the next couple days.
Like our episodes are like, it could be like 8 to 10 gigs, and we're like, oh, that's gonna take forever, and usually like leave the computer on overnight. Yes, the Dr. Mario review board. I mean, if we right now,
if no one likes the new one, we'll go back to the Dr. Mario. So just let us know.
Yes, but what we're going to be doing is it's going to kind of help us streamline a lot more, so we get these reviews out a lot quicker. And the Dr. Mario review board took a lot of work to like get the words and have everything match up. So
yeah. And we will be doing a room tour again.
And a sponsor button next time. I see RX Gaming.
Yes, thank you guys so much for even considering sponsoring and being okay with donating and helping, because it will make a huge difference.
The affiliate links always help.
Once we're able to, well, the affiliate links, we don't really get much out of it, but it does help.
It does help. If you use it, it does help. Every little bit will help.
But absolutely, if we can get some income from the show, that means that we don't have to work as much outside of the show, and we have more time to make more content.
More streams, more gaming streams.
More streams, more Nintendo Nations, our scripted show that we want to do that'll be really fun, you guys. We're hoping to get that going next year. But now's like the transition period where we try to, get some income from the show. So we so appreciate you guys' support and being behind us. It really makes so much of a difference.
Like this Finley, real quick, I saw mentioned about coming to, any plans on San Francisco. We would love to travel, and if we are going to be going to the West Coast, especially the San Francisco area, we will let you know right away.
And if you're in New York, let us know you're in New York.
Yes, please.
And we can come and hang out.
And we could do, I want to do a collaboration. That would be awesome.
Yes.
We could do an interview collaboration. See more plushies.
Never enough plushies.
And Patreon too. We want to do Patreon. We have a couple ideas for some shows that are that'll be on our channel. It's not just like reviews of the more creative episodes.
Our scripted show, we were thinking about trying to maybe do the first episode of the series, see what you guys think, see what response we get from the community, and then maybe trying to do a Kickstarter or a Patreon to try to do the rest of the series, because it'll cost a lot more and take a lot more time to do the scripted show, but it would be so good. So yeah, all things we're working on, and we appreciate your support.
And so most of it will be updated on Twitter. So if you don't follow us on Twitter, make sure you do so you could get up to date on everything, where we're gonna be, what we're gonna be doing, and when our new episodes are coming out.
Yeah, and we'll totally do.
Was a room tour impending?
Unboxings of fan mail.
Absolutely.
We did a video actually. One of our viewers had sent us this huge package, and we did, and actually Nintendo Chit Chat had sent something at the same time. Yeah, but somebody asked.
I thought you were teasing it.
No. No, someone.
Yes.
Where did it go now? I was trying to say whose name it is. Where is it? Oh, it's Taboo that said it. Yeah. We actually do have a video already up on the channel
of
an unboxing that we did. So yeah, we definitely do that. And Tour Room is impending. We just got to get our game reviews that we owe from all the games Nintendo sent us, but things were crazy, so we're catching up now. Once those are done, then we'll do room tour, and we'll be streaming and all this fun stuff. Can't wait. Yeah,
pretty much after this stream, we're going to eat, and then we're going to go and start editing some more, shooting more of our reviews, and the hope is that all throughout next week, we can start putting up more and more and more throughout the week. Building up to more
consistent with you guys.
Yes, we want to have more consistency, and we want to have more streams. We want to have the goal would be at least once a week.
Yes.
Have a gaming stream once a week, where every week we could game with you guys and chat and
make a lobby, and you guys can play with us. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. However that will work out, and I think that's what we'll.
Eat what? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I have not made anything.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go out and either cook something or
just pick something out.
Yes, but luckily, except that my work is calming down, so
thank you.
So I will be available a lot more, and with her cutting back on her work. She'll have some days off. So what's great is the days off that you have, and then I'm home early. We could jump on and maybe have like some surprise streams real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Play Splatoon for an hour. Because, you know, once these, what's really crazy that all these reviews that we have that have kind of backed up, that's what we've been doing. We've been focusing on playing. Like, we haven't really touched the Switch as much. Like, I haven't played.
It's crazy. We haven't turned on the Switch. I know a couple people were asking for us to add them. Oh, Boo Ghost!
Boo Ghost! Andrew!
Boo Ghost is amazing.
Yes.
And we miss you.
Yes, Andrew, you gotta come back. Boo Ghost, we had the, we played Splatoon. Boo Ghost was up here for the weekend. He came over for the weekend, and we hung out, and it was amazing, and we played Splatoon all weekend. We had 3 Switches running. Boo Ghost was
actually the one that sent us this amazing, huge box of stuff, and we were like, what? And then we started just chatting with him and invited him up.
Yes.
And it was, like, the most fun weekend ever. Like, we took him out, showed him the waterfalls and stuff that are close to our house, and we played Splatoon.
Yeah.
And it was good.
It was really good. And we would do the, we would do the flopping to each other, the squid flopping to ourselves, which was really funny because a lot of times it's random. You don't know whether, like, it's, like, me versus Andrew and Felia, or Felia versus me and Andrew. Like, it was the way it all kind of worked out.
Yeah, it was all in fun.
It was all in good fun to each other. So it would be really funny to, like, all of a sudden get splattered, and all of a sudden you would just see Andrew come running over, go flop, 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 and then walk away like, did you just do that to me? Did you just? And then you would go after. It was so much fun. That was probably the most fun we had on Splatoon 2, I think.
Yeah, so we miss you.
Come back up.
And really quick, I see Lord Drag, and he was asking about Project Octopath, and we did download the demo, and it looks really cool.
I feel she's not gotten to play it yet
because I was editing, but I was watching him play it, and it looks so cool. Like, I really want to get that game.
I haven't finished both of the 2 characters. I think I got halfway through the guy, and then I started the girl character and got about halfway through. So I haven't finished either one of the 2 demo stories yet, but it's like the art style is really cool. Sometimes it's tough to see, I guess, because it's very, like, focused on just, like, the small part of the screen. So, like, I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know.
RX Gaming. So fresh, RX Gaming. He was like, have you guys ever kissed on camera? I don't know. Have we?
I'll do it.
I don't know. Next stream, guys.
We're going to tease on next stream. Come here. That's good. Come on.
No, now there's pressure.
There's no pressure.
What if it's like a bad one? No, I'm kidding. I mean, like, I give you a bad one.
It's a bad one. It's a bad one. Yeah.
And Taboo, I hope people aren't teasing you. We were just joking.
Yes, please. Nobody.
Like, whenever we tease you guys, it's just a joke. Like,
it comes from love. Yes, it absolutely comes from love.
Absolutely.
Because Taboo was 2nd place. So even though we're joking about the valedictorian comment, Taboo did get 10 out of 15, so which is incredible.
That's one of the things I will say, like, when we're gaming and stuff, we're really fresh with each other, and we joke a lot, but it's all out of, like, love and fun. There's never any of that, like, mean-spirited stuff. I actually didn't like sports in high school because people got way too into it and crazy and yell, and, like, it's a game. We're supposed to have fun, guys.
Yeah,
so anyway.
We get competitive in our gaming, but, like, fun competitive, like, I don't,
we just tease each other for funsies.
Yeah. Andrew. Bye, Andrew.
Bye, Andrew.
Fade away. But yeah, we get competitive, but we don't take, like, offense to anything. Like, we don't, like... Yeah, like if we race Mario Kart and one of us would be like, oh, what now? But, like, we do it in a silly way, but we don't mean it. Like, we know that it goes...
Yeah, it's never mean-spirited, ever.
Yeah, so we definitely, you know, I mean, I can tell you safely, though, Splatoon is tough. Splatoon is definitely tough, because...
You're really good at it.
But there can also be a lot of rage in Splatoon.
Oh, yeah, a lot of rage.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
But Project Octopath, if you guys haven't downloaded the demo, you should give it a shot. I think we got a survey. I think they're sending surveys out to everybody who downloads the demo to ask you for your opinion. So if you have the demo, make sure you answer the survey, because they're looking for your honest opinion on how to improve the game, what to fix. I think even the name is a working title, so it might not even be Project Octopath Traveler by the time we get it. So make sure if you do, you know,
I'm totally distracted now that people want us to kiss. Like, should we do it because it's like peer pressure or not?
I think our next stream. I think
stream, guys. The reveal.
The reveal. I think the next stream we'll kiss on camera before
you know what?
we play Mario Kart.
It's really weird, but a lot of times we are very like affectionate to each other, but a lot of times when we're out with people or like even on our streams and stuff, we try not to be too affectionate, just not to make people feel uncomfortable. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but you know when you see people like PDAing like way too much, you're like, really, guys? Like, we're like that in our real life, like in everyday life, but we don't know if it's like appropriate to do it on camera just because it's like, is it too much? I don't know.
I think it's good.
We don't want to gross you guys out. And we also don't want people to feel uncomfortable. That's the like concern.
Oh, thank you, Al. Thank you so much for complimenting Splatoon.
You are so good. Yeah. It's crazy.
I love Splatoon. Like, I love playing. It's really good. And we were actually talking about this the other day. We have like on and off days with Splatoon.
Yes.
And I'm sure you guys do as well. Like there's days when I'll play Splatoon and I'm getting splatted left and right, losing, splatted, losing. I can't aim at anybody. I'm like, I'm not feeling it today. And then there's some days where it's like you get amped up and then you could have a nice win streak and.
I think you gotta be in the like killer instinct mood and just like go in there and do it.
Yeah, because now people on there are like level 40 and 50. Like people have been playing for a lot, and it's really, really tough. Like
you guys are so fresh. Okay. Yeah.
Like I would totally watch and support a video if somebody made a video of our cutest moments. I would watch and support that 100%. I would. Absolutely. If somebody took the video, I would.
We can make that. We have our footage.
I want to know, but I want to see if somebody else comes up with it. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. It's getting late. We should wrap up so we can have lunch and get some stuff going.
Some stuff going for
I gotta finish our Miitopia review, and then we have a whole bunch more to do. We have like a stack of scripts I'll show you right now. We have a stack of scripts to work on.
That's the same sound she makes when she goes, wow, in the beginning, too.
So yeah, we have a lot to do.
Yes.
But thank you guys so much for joining us. We had so much fun.
Yes.
And
thank you
tune
guys.
in next time for the kiss.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That's the tease. And also playing Switch. Switch and Kiss.
Our Switch and Kiss.
Switch and Kiss. That's
our first ever gaming live stream, guys. What?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I cannot wait. It'll be so much fun. So we'll let you guys know which game we choose, and maybe we could do multiple games if we do like half an hour of one, and because I know some people have certain games and not others. So we'll put a poll up. We'll do something. We'll figure it out. And next weekend we will be seeing you guys and gaming with you guys.
So much fun. We cannot wait. It's been too long. Let's do this.
So again, congratulations to Ender Games for winning. Yes, we're gonna message you for your address.
Congratulations. This is yours.
Thank you, everybody else, for coming and chatting with us today. This made our Saturday.
Absolutely,
so cool.
Made our week. We've been so waiting for this all week. So thank you guys for showing up and chatting with us and being hilarious in the comment section.
Yes.
That's another thing I want to add to the next time is like the box, so you guys can just see what everyone's saying. But anyway.
Let's do it. Thanks to so.
And remember, gaming is better together. So until next time.
Thanks for watching.